I'm Kato Umaru, a student at UTAMU, Bachelor of Procurement and Supply Chain Management. I'm going to explain corporate governance. Let's assume corporate governance in Care Flight Services. First of all, Care Flight, it's a clearing firm. They deal in clearing and forwarding. Now, corporate governance is how the company is controlled, division of power, and directed as per interests of different stakeholders like shareholders, the clients, the management, URA, the government, and the community at large. It also includes practices and processes that guide decision making and performance in the organization. Care Flight Services, let me take you to the background of how Care Flight Services was formed. It was formed in 2014 by Mr. Fred. 2 years later, Mr. Fred made a partnership with Mr. Hassan and Mr. Collins and sold to them 25% each. That made him remain with 50% shares in his company, the company formed. So, since the company has now grown, because Mr. Hassan and Mr. Corin had clients, so their clients emerged and now they are being served by Care Flight Services. So now the shareholders, Mr. Hassan, Mr. Fred, and Mr. Colin, appointed the board of directors, and the board of directors recruited day-to-day management staffs who will help them run the company in the interests of the owners, their bosses. Now, the company improves the status when the shareholders, the owners, Mr. Hassan, Mr. Fred, and Mr. Colin, documented the directives and guidelines that will be followed by the board and the day-to-day management staffs. This included the ethics, the rules, and the responsibilities. Now, the day-to-day management are liable to accountabilities and all responsibilities to run the company efficiently. The board of governors passes the policies to the day-to-day management and monitors them to ensure they are followed and implemented. Some of the key positive impacts of the governance framework to Care Flight Services I can say it improved work. Now the management considers the best interests of the shareholders or the stakeholders at large.